Hey everybody, Whitney with Girl Friday Crafts back with another edition of What in the Hell Did She Buy Now? So first of all, I got to show you the box because it's hilarious given what's in it. So big huge box from Amazon, right? My husband looks at it and he's like, what in the world is in that? And I'm like, well, let me show you when I get it open, which he's not here. So we open the big huge box from Amazon, and a box inside it that's like just barely over half the size. Like, you could have just shipped it in this. Anyway, that's beside the point. We're gonna get that big huge box out of the way. So this is a storage caddy kind of thing for my craft room. So one of the things that I've been really struggling with is storing my 6x6 paper packs, because thanks to my addiction to Scrappy Boy stamps, I now have a ton of 6x6 paper packs because I buy the paper pack that goes with like every release. So now I have a bunch because I have a bunch of products from releases. So it's a caddy that looks like this. I'm gonna see if I can angle my camera down without knocking everything over. I have a hard time finding 6x6 paper holders, the same kind of holders that I use for my 12x12 scrapbook paper. But even if I could find those anymore, I would not have room for them. So this is actually an art caddy, and so completely open on the inside, which might end up being the way I go with it, and I'll explain why. I have one of these. I bought one to test it out. And then it's got these little dividers that go in here, which is really nice. The dividers slide in. Of course, I'm gonna fumble with it, but the dividers, oh wait, it goes that way. The dividers slide in. Sorry, after you put in the middle piece, there is a middle piece. There is a middle piece that goes in first. My apologies. And that goes this way. So the middle piece slides in. Takes a little bit to kind of maneuver to get it in the slots. It does have slots, so everything is supposed to fit into a certain place. So you got to mess with it a little bit sometimes to get everything to go in. Actually, I think I'm doing it the wrong way. No, that was right. It's a little bent. You know, those of you who have purchased these plastic storage caddies before, you know that sometimes getting the dividers in correctly can take a minute. There, I think that's in. I might have to mess with it a little bit, but that will work for now just to show you all. And then it's got these dividers that go down on the side and lock into place, which is nice, and they're adjustable. So you can kind of, you know, configure it the way you want it. And it does what I wanted it to do, with the exception of the fact that if I fill enough, if I put enough paper packs in here that this is completely full and I try to close it, it won't close all the way because there's not enough clearance between the top of this and where the paper packs might stick up and where the lid falls if it closes. So what I've had to do in some instances, and especially the paper packs, because you know there's paper packs that have, the paper has a little bit of a kind of a lip on it that you have to cut off. Those actually stand taller than this, and so I'm having to lean those. So in some instances, I only have like maybe 4 dividers in, and then some of them I'm just laying down. It's fine. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it will do for now. The measurements, it's just going to be hard to find what I want exactly in terms of size. I know I'm just going to have to keep looking. Not that I wouldn't have use for these, you know, these caddies for something else if I find something different for the paper, but I think it'll work. And at the end of the day, if I have to pull the dividers out and just lay all the paper packs in there, that's fine, because I can at least have them separated, seasons in one, themes in another. And if I don't have it subdivided inside by what's what, then, you know, not the end of the day. So I will put a link to this in the video description. I don't remember pricing. They were not insanely expensive, but you know, these kinds of storage caddies aren't cheap either. I would say probably, I think it was probably around $25 or $30. But it's very, very sturdy. The handle's in there well. When it closes, these lock really well. Nice and portable, so definitely worth the money. All right, that's it for this episode. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.